Okay, so let's take a look at the simulation. So if I visualize the DOPSIM, you can see it's broken. That's obviously because we need to set up these states. Okay, so we'll jump inside, and maybe we can prune down some things we don't need. We don't need these glue constraints here. These forces we don't need, but we'll need some others later. Packed object, I'll get rid of it for now, but we'll need another one in a minute. Let's just get, you know, something working. So yeah, we need some crowd states for the runs. So we're going to have these as animated static. They're going to be locomotive, and there will be a single clip which will be this name. So one will be run underscore 01. Let me just connect that up just to make sure that one's working. Put that in there. I'm going to merge all these together and then merge them with the ragdoll, so we have essentially groups. There we go. So we got some people running. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. There we go, and then we got the other weird runs. So I'll drag that down and just copy these across and try to remember their names. Let's go back here just to double check. So we had run, tired, injured, and arms up, capital U there. Okay. So it's just the 3 it was. So run, tired, injured, and arms up, I believe it was like that. So join these up to the party, and then hopefully if we take a look, shouldn't see any broken agents in there, so that's good. We can connect up let me just play this and make sure they're running. The locomotion is working. Turn off the normals, don't need to see that. So in the crowd solver, we'll leave avoidance on. The terrain, we can enable foot locking so that just the running is a bit better. The terrain, we'll set that up as well, which will be not the group. Let's go and find that terrain. So this is the height field that we generated in the city. Out terrain, yes. Okay, well, you can see a couple of them popped up there already. I guess because they're already on the curb. Maybe if I go back here, yeah, you can see. I guess I did paint a little bit here, right? So if I go back here, you can see they're down, and then here they pop up onto the curb. Good. What else? We need to bring in the actual. Oh, let me drop a ground plane before I forget. And a merge. Let's bring that in. Always on the left. And we can bring in the city geometry. So we need a packed packed object, and I think the order of these matters. I think it needs to be the same as here. Let me just test this out and bring in the buildings. So blocks collided. Okay, so that brings them in. Let me just play this and make sure it works. I just realized, yeah, I've got that set to active. I need static objects. Let's just take a look at the geometry. So that's fine. I don't think that will help us here. No. So let's turn that off. Turn off the guide geometry, as that slows everything down. Now try playing. Yeah. So that's working. Let me just try switching these. because I did get stuck with this before, and just so you know, something, if you're problem solving, you might need to swap the, yeah, you can see the locomotion isn't working there. I think the objects, you know, get mixed up. They don't know what solver they're part of, something like that. Okay, so swap them back, and then that should work fine again. Great, okay, so I think that's pretty much ready to go. So next we'll look at bringing in the forces, using that line to generate that kind of tornado force. Okay.